Hi, survivors. It's me, Zan Harrell, reporting back here in Houston, Texas. You guys, today I'm really having a feeling like something really, really, really bad is going to happen. I just feel it, and that's why I went ahead and came on back home and left from out of New York, because as much as I hate looking at the news, I be looking at it because that's where they push these agendas, through these media outlets, and now they're telling people, oh, don't travel. There's been a 20% increase in spike on COVID cases since the traveling. Make it make sense. It's not making any sense. Now, every day, they give the percentage of people who's been vaccinated. The vaccine's supposed to protect people from COVID, though, even though they still got to wear masks and do all these things. Now, you're talking about millions and millions of people just right here in America alone who's been vaccinated from COVID. So how is it an uptick in COVID cases? It's not making any sense. None whatsoever. I'm telling you, and the fact that they're getting away with all these agendas, because you got millions of people marching their ass down there, getting this shot and doing everything, any and everything that these people are pushing at us. Man, they're going to do something very, 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 very serious. I thought this Texas winter storm was serious. We thought this virus was serious. But I'm telling y'all, we don't prep and prepare. I'm telling you, they about to lay out the whammy. I feel it. You can't believe what these people are saying, especially on this news. It's not making any sense, none whatsoever. Now they have an uptick in all these shootings and all these different things that's going on. So one of the viewers, she also said that, they do these things so we could be worried, so it could affect our immune systems, along with all these other things that's going on. The virus and all that, they try to instill all this fear and all these different things in us. And you know what? I'm just to the point. I'm just preparing. Everything, the prices of everything have shot out the roof. Coming back here to Texas, I talked to this guy in the grocery business, right? He's a manager at this grocery store, and he was telling me how during COVID he started making more money because he's in that industry, and a lot of people's calling off work. They didn't want to be there, and how he was getting all these extra hours, and he got an increase in raise, because apparently he's exposing himself to the virus, whatever. But the main thing, I wanted to record him, but I didn't ask him for permission, so I didn't do it. And he probably didn't want to be, all on the internet, and it affect his business. Tell him what he told me. He said that he noticed that there has been a significant increase on everything in the prices of food. He said just this time last year, what he paid for one food product, he's now having to pay triple. And he said he's noticing that. So y'all, they trying. This is so terrible. Now they put that virus out here. Now they want to control us. A lot of people lost money. A lot of people lost jobs. A lot of people lost their homes. A lot of people lost their lives. Now they're increasing the prices on everything so they can make even more money off of us, feeding us garbage, dump, bull crap. And it's like the saga continues. It's not going to stop. And guess what? We letting them do it to us. Nobody's saying nothing. Let's just go along and just keep on paying these high prices. And let's just go along and keep on all these COVID mandates and all this. These people tried to offer me some kind of position, and they told me I had to go take the COVID test, and they told me I had to go get this, get it where they inject blood out of my arm. I said, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. Just like I told you guys while I was in New York, I said, whatever you do, try to make more money. That's what I've been doing. But some of these places, and they rolling out these COVID mandates and all that, I don't want to have no parts of it. It's so many of us who are going against their agendas. We need to come together. We need to stick together, and we need to do something about it, because this is getting ridiculous. They had mothers out there in New York, their children were a part of a little league. I believe it was a little league baseball team, and they're telling these kids, these parents, these kids have to get injected. And see, these mothers say, no. If that's the case, what I'll do is I'll find another little league playing team that's not going to push these mandates on us, and we're going to go to them. And that's exactly what they've done. So it's a lot of us who are not feeding into these agendas and who are going against it all, and we need to pull together. If people will pay attention, they will see it's not making sense what these people are saying. It's not making sense. You're saying millions and millions of Americans, over 20 million Americans, which is ridiculous, have went and got this shot, but you're saying it's an uptick in the cases. Now you're telling people don't travel. You're telling people not to live their lives. You're still telling people to be stuck up in the house, not get any vitamin D, which is going to help their bodies. Vitamin D from the sun, the natural sun. And a lot of people are going for it. A lot of these industries are still shut down. Like the cruise industry is still shut down. I'm not understanding any of this. Broadway shows are still shut down. I don't even know if that industry is going to make it. They've been shut down since last year, March. So tell me, how can Broadway be shut down, but you still got a whole bunch of restaurants in New York that's still open? Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. You still have a lot of colleges and universities that are open, and people are going as they should be, and people are going to their classes. But you got certain industries shutting down. Y'all telling me this is not an agenda, and the fact that they're getting away with it, it's gonna go down. I'm telling you, I feel it, because this new administration, they ain't capable. And like someone else said, they're globalists, so they're trying to take down America anyway. So we thought the virus was bad, we thought the shutdowns was bad, but I tell you one thing, we better put on our seatbelt, because when they hit us with this next whammy, I'm telling you, don't act like y'all wasn't expecting it. Don't act like you're not expecting it. You better start expecting it, because if you start expecting it, you're going to prepare for it. You're going to prepare for it. I'm glad that I did all the preps that I've done. I'm going to continue to, but I'm not going to be spending my money on all these high prices. I'm going to ration what I have the best way I can. Learn how to make some lye soap. My grandmother back in the day was making that lye soap. I'm going to learn how to make the soap. I have enough soap now. I'll stay for about a year. But I'm going to learn how to make my own soap. I'm going to eat off these beans and rice that I showed y'all. I eat off beans and rice for the whole year. It don't even bother me. And pluck out some of these vegetables, the green onions and stuff I got. I'm not about to even go out here and be spending up all my money, because that's what they want us to do, so we could further be at their mercy and their need. And to be honest with you, I don't even want to pay no more bills. Instead of my bills that's like really necessary, like my insurance policies, like life insurance, the car insurance, like those types of things, your medical insurance, like those things you really, really need. But as far as like paying rent, light, water, gas, man, let me tell you something. If you don't have it like that, it's so many people that's living in cars right now, and they are okay. They are okay. And I'm not telling you guys to do it, especially if you have a family and children, but I understand why they're doing it. So they can save every doggone dollar, cent that they have, instead of pouring it into a system that is trying to annihilate us. They're trying to annihilate us. And I don't know how the hell they listen to Bill Gates. This man's supposed to be in the computer industry. And they listening to him, and they have him all on TV trying to give his advice, all in the interviews. I mean, it's not, people, if you would just look at it, it's not making any sense at all. And people are just going for it. They going for it. Y'all get y'all stuff together. Make sure you storing plenty of water. Make sure you storing plenty of medications that you need. Make sure you have all your soaps and Clorox and food. I don't care if you just gotta go and get some beans and some freaking rice. I don't care if I'd rather see y'all go and get some land, put down on some land, even if you have to just live on that land until you can start building or acting like it or being in your RV or car or whatever. I'd rather see that. At least you can start growing you some fruits, trees, and some vegetables and get you some animals and stuff out there. Invest into self-reliability, into self-reliance, instead of continuing to throw your money away in the system that's dogging us out and trying to kill us all. I've been traveling ever since the pandemic. And I'm not going to say that I won't catch COVID, but by the grace of God, so far I haven't. I do wear a mask. And I take a lot of precautions, y'all. When I travel, I have alcohol. I have a rubbing alcohol. I have a wipes. I have vinegar. Because I remember when the virus first occurred, it was a nurse saying that, it stayed in the nasal before, it stayed in your throat and in the nasal before it enters into your lungs. When it starts entering into your lungs, that's when it becomes a major problem. So she said before that happened, she said just drink vinegar. And she said drink hot soups and hot things. So when I don't have hot things, access to something hot like soup or something, I just sip on the vinegar. So all the while I'm traveling by way of however I travel, airplane, whatever, I'm drinking the vinegar. When I'm on the subway trains out there in New York, I'm drinking the vinegar. When I get back, I wash myself thoroughly. Sometimes I wash my hands with that alcohol. Sometimes I sniff it a little bit. I'm not telling y'all to do this. This is what I do because I'm so paranoid and I don't want to catch nothing. But there's ways to prevent yourself from getting it. I talked to another doctor. He told me he not getting it. He said it's a vitamin or something or a pill called colostrum. I don't have the notes in front of me, but when I do, I'm going to let y'all know about it. He said take that. He said if you feel yourself catching a cold or something, he said take that. He said him and a lot of his other doctor friends and nurses, he said they're not getting that vaccine. They're not going to put this on the news, but I'm going to put it out here on this platform. I'm not in the medical profession. You guys need to do what you think is best for your bodies. I'm not saying take my advice. I'm saying this is how I'm living. What I look like going down there getting a shot from somebody who don't get to give a doggone about me, who turned off the grid on me, who put a virus out here on me, who sit up here and put all these bad foods in the stores on me, who do a whole bunch of stuff, don't teach my kid nothing in the school system. That's why I never had her in the school system. And that's why she has successful businesses now on me, who wants to keep us in debt. Why am I going to listen to people like that? Don't listen to people like that. Follow your own mind, your own intuitions. And that's why God have y'all on the prepper channels now, so y'all can listen to people who are listening to God. Because what they doing, it don't make any sense. And you'll never have nothing. They want to make sure you never have anything. And that's why they put all these agendas out here. And the Democrats, they run on these agendas. Oh man, don't get me started talking about them. Because it's just evil what they doing. California and New York is just terrible. You don't shut places like that down, especially like not New York. Now I understand when that virus first occurred because they put it out. Y'all trying to figure everything out, which I don't know how you didn't have it figured all out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a week or two. Just like that's what Texas did. And after that, Texas been open this whole time. I got to give us that. The whole time, Texas has been open. They said, we're not going to give y'all no money, but we're going to make sure y'all still go out there and get some. This is criminal. This is criminal to be shutting people's businesses down and people losing their homes, putting the virus out there. Now y'all shooting people in the arms with something. God knows what's going to happen to them down the line. Going to have a damn whole bunch of zombies walking around here. Y'all better keep y'all pistols and stuff and things to protect your family too, because all these people out here getting this shot. I don't know what to do. It's so many people that I care for that's going to get that shot. This guy I was talking to this morning, he's like, I'm going to get the shot today. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen with our relationship. Because I don't know how it's going to affect him. If he going to get sick or if he going to go to acting crazy or some later on going to start to happen. And they say that second shot, not for every time, but people need a third shot. Y'all, I'm just telling y'all don't pay attention to this shit. And y'all know I don't like to curse and I'm so sorry for doing it. But, you don't pay attention to what these, pay attention to what they're doing, but don't follow their agenda, and be prepared, because something worse is coming to all of us. You guys keep surviving. You can always go to zanhero.com for your prepping needs. You're looking for land for Texas. In Texas, we have a couple of properties that are available now. You don't ever have to get anything from me. Make sure you get what you need to survive. Until next time, zanhero.com.